Hello, everyone. Welcome. I haven't gone live in a while, so I decided I'd go live today because it's been a while. And we've had a decent amount of horror news in the last few weeks that I just haven't been able to talk about because I've either been like pushing off doing a live stream, or I've been busy, or I've just been like messing around with my mates. But I decided, you know what, let's do a live stream tonight because I've only got like a few days until I properly I'm back doing something with my life because I start college on the 11th of September. So I've got a little bit of time, and then I am pretty much just back to it. So I decided, you know what, screw it, let's do a live stream. So we've got a decent bit of horror news along with just the usual stuff, which I'll end up talking about, aka Crystal Lake and all of that stuff, because I'm always asked if I've seen a trailer that came out and there is no trailer, and then I'm tricked, and then I just feel annoyed because I've been tricked. But yeah, we've had a decent amount of horror news recently. Those of which include some for Terrifier 3. We've got new rumors for Scream 7, and just I want to throw SOUM8TE in there because there aren't really any more horror movies releasing this year. So yeah, beginning it off with this. So Jessica Rothe is starring in a new sci-fi horror film called Affection, and I swear to God, if it's another AI movie. So, grappling with a condition that erratically resets her memory, she's left unable to remember her husband or daughter. Each reset leaves her disoriented and haunted with a vivid memory of a life she's never had. So it's pretty much just Happy Death Day again. I don't know why she's like typecast as like the go-to final girl for like Groundhog Day-esque situations, but for some reason she is, and I don't understand why. Like, she's a good actress. I don't know why she's typecast as just the typical like final girl for sci-fi horror movies, but no, good on her for getting another horror movie role. She's a good final girl. Moving it on though, we have a little bit of news here which I saw on Instagram today because I follow Nick Frost. So Nick Frost, aka Ed of Shaun of the Dead fame, and yes, I have the entire Cornetto trilogies back here. He is going to be in a new horror movie called Getaway, and this is going to be released by Shudder and IFC Films, same people who made Nirvana Nature. And this is described as a comedic slasher movie from director Stephen Haas. Apologies if I mispronounced that. I am terrible with names. The film was previously titled SOUM8TE, and it's hitting theaters on December 6, 2024. Another horror film releasing this year. Let's go. And it will go on to Shudder in 2025. So this first premiered at Fantastic Fest in September. What it's going to premiere, not first did. It's written and is also starring Nick Frost, he of the Shaun of the Dead fame. And the film follows a family on their summer vacation to a remote island where they discover a serial killer is on the loose. Unfortunately for them, the locals have no interest in helping the stranded family, and of course Nick Frost then said this: "I'm thrilled Getaway has found a home at IFC Films and Shudder alongside the constant support and collaboration with Wayward Entertainment and the gang at XYZ. It's such a good fit and a real relief knowing that Getaway is in such safe hands. I can't wait for you to finally see it hit theaters." Now, this does sound really interesting. I am a big fan of their style of comedy because it is pretty much just early 2000 style comedy, which I'm a big fan of because I just find their movies absolutely hilarious. And I am really hopeful that they're able to pull that off with like another one. I'm still holding out hope that those two get back together and make another movie. I would love another Nick Frost and Simon Pegg movie. But yeah, well, that does sound interesting. As I said, I am a big fan of horror comedies and just Nick Frost in general, so I will be watching that. Moving on, we have a little bit of news regarding Trap because it is coming to digital this week, which means I will be able to watch it again. So it is going to begin releasing digitally on August 30th, aka this Friday. Speaking of August 30th, I may have a collab coming out that day. Wonder who that could be with. But yeah, the current worldwide total for Trap is 71.5 million, which is just between Sam Lamb's previously two released movies, and you can now own it on digital. I've seen Trap, so like I'm not going to talk about spoilers, because there may be people who haven't seen it, but if you have seen it, what do you guys think about it? Moving on, there is also a new poster for Terrifier 3, and there are a lot of rumors that a new trailer is coming out today. Now, I'm not sure specifically when, because the poster came out really, really late yesterday. And by that I mean like 4 in the morning, like my time. So I mean I was awake, but I was like playing games and editing and watching movies and stuff. And yes, all at the same time. But I was sort of just confused when they randomly dropped that, and then I remembered, oh yeah, time zones are different. But it is a really cool poster, and I am excited to see where they take the Terrifier franchise now. Because of course, this is coming into theaters on October 11th. I'm gonna need to figure out a way to watch that. I'll probably have to sneak in like I did with The Crow. But what do you guys think about the new Terrifier 3 poster? Because I think it does look really cool, but once again just sort of scared for it. Let me find a little bit of horror news. In fact, I'll take a break from Bloody Disgusting and I'll open up Twitter so I can find all these Stream 7 rumors that I really want to talk about. I'll just press an ad. Amazing. There we go. Stream 7. Alright, so pretty much this is all coming from Beyond the Mask, and these are just a lot of new rumors for the movie. So the story takes place in Seattle, which of course is kind of expected. Sydney now lives in Seattle, apparently. I'm not sure where we originally heard that. I think it was maybe in Scream 6. SOUM8TE and New York City will be mentioned. However, they probably won't show up because, of course, one of them was fired and the other one left due to scheduling conflicts with Wednesday. Gail will have more screen time, which I think is a good thing. I want her to have some sort of character development. The last 2 movies, she sort of went from character development to character, like, de-development. I don't know how to say that. But she went in reverse with her character development. She went from, like, developing a bit to, like, being sort of like a normal human being to going back to, like, her rude, nosy self from the original film. And I do really hope that they give Gail some sort of character development in this new Scream movie. Along with that, Sidney's children will have little screen time, which I think is probably the best option because, they're taking a time jump, but that doesn't mean they're going to be like teenagers in this. That they could be like 10, 13, something like that. They ain't really going to be doing much. I doubt Ghostface will go after like a child. Like that's just a bit too far, even for like a horror franchise. Like, I watched SOUM8TE again today, and sure, they do put a kid in danger technically, but it's all sort of faked in the end, so yeah. And then the opening death will be very personal for Sidney, but it won't be Mark. Now, this is something which has confused me quite a bit because how are you gonna make it really personal for Sidney but don't kill like her husband or Gail or something like that? Because I doubt they'll kill Gail in the opening kill. They could kill Kirby, but I'm not sure they do that because once again, she ain't really that close to Sidney. When Kirby returned, she wasn't even like with Sidney. She was with the new characters. I kind of think that they probably won't kill Kirby off. I think the more likely possibility, they're gonna just kill some random off. Hello, Horror. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? How's your evening going? And yeah, I'm not sure what they're gonna do with this film. I pray that they do something. Pray they do something good. But we do actually have another little rumor here, which is saying that the opening kill for Scream 7 will be the one responsible for making Sidney Prescott commit to defeating the new Ghostface. So, of course, all the comments are saying it's going to be a dad. You're saying it's going to be a dad. We did speak about this earlier, but I think that could be a good option. I don't remember. Did they kill a dad off before? Like, Um, I can't remember because he just sort of disappears after like Scream 3. Is Sydney's dad dead in Scream? Yeah, it says he dies between the third and fourth film. So, um, you never know. He could just retcon it. I'm praying they just bring Dewey back. You know, retcon the last two films. Bring Dewey in. You know, bring the Dooster in. It'll be it'll be it'll be so much better than that horrible ending they gave him in 5. Not canon as it was a deleted scene. Fair enough then. You know, that could happen. That's probably the more likely option. But I mean, she's not really. Is she that close to her dad? Because you know we don't really see that much of a relationship with her and him. It's besides in the first film. For some reason, anytime I think of like Sydney's dad, I just think of like the dad in Scary Movie and how he was like a crack dealer. Like when I think of Sydney's dad, the first thing that pops into my mind is just this guy going, "Oh yeah, I left you a little something extra special in the kettle." And also remember, if I'm away on business, and 3 guys come looking for me, tell them that I'm tell them I'm out. Tell them I'm not here. Yeah, I love that movie. Which, you know, which once again brings me to say, how the hell are they gonna like do that in Scary Movie 6 without the Wayans if they aren't gonna bring them back? They were like the full comedic powerhouse of those movies, so I don't know how they're gonna do that. Hopefully they do, but you know, I've got no clue how they will. Talking about Scream, just staying on the topic, there's also been another bit of rumors that Hayden Panettiere is going to be in Scream 7, and then it will also see her storyline sort of like splitting, and it serves for like a spin-off TV show. But I don't know why they'd make another TV show. You know, the first 2 seasons of the show were banging. The last season sucked ass. I don't know. I don't know how they can make a good season of a TV show. When like you're not going to continue that storyline because you left it on a bloody cliffhanger, and then you just sort of like, this is what I don't like about cliffhangers with like TV shows or movies or anything. Why make a cliffhanger if you don't know if your thing will be successful, or if you don't know if studio execs will randomly just like cut it off? Dumbest thing ever. The Crow was entertaining enough in my opinion, not really good though. Yeah, I watched it the other day. Not exactly highbrow cinema. Why was there like a 5-minute sex scene? Why were there so much drug use in the movie? Like, you know, when I read the age rating for the movie, I was like, oh, that's a bit confusing. They didn't do that in the first film. These people take like a little like a little pill, then they like smoke it, they rip a J, and then they just start down this and now, imagine this is like a bottle of hard liquor, right? This is what they do. Gee, I drank too much. Oh, I put way too much in that. Yeah, I just don't get it. I think it's just the dumbest thing to remake, especially since the first one was pretty good. Agreed, to be honest. His physique in that movie was amazing. Like, I did not expect him to be that ripped, but I feel like they really, he wasn't the Crow though. That's the thing. He was just dude who dies, comes back to life, and then he gets like makeup. Like, sure, you can say that's the Crow, but in my opinion, he doesn't have any of like the emotional like weight of the original Crow. He's just sort of like some dude. Like, he's also just really pathetic in this movie. You know the bit where he's like in the jail. Also, it makes no sense how they like put like them in the same jail. The amount of forced pregnancies would be insane, but like I don't get that as well. Like the logic in this film is nowhere. Like it's just all over the place. It makes no sense. Like sure, there was some good action sequences, but they were literally released that action sequence in full length as a clip the day the film released. So why even bother watching it? We'll just watch that on YouTube. Right. Yeah, I hated I hated that so much. As like a massive family original, like I literally have it right here. Not that Zombieland, never mind. Right here. I think that this was probably. No, I did okay. It was just sort of random, but I tried going into it with an open mind. I tried just going, okay, this is not a remake. This is supposed to be an adaptation of the comic, you know. But they still didn't do it for me. It was like I doubt the comic had like random shots of them like butt ass naked, like banging each other while they're like just taking like a load of drugs. I doubt that happened in the comic. I haven't read it though, so you never know. Could have, you know. I don't know. It doesn't feel right, you know. Bradley pretty much died for that movie, and then they just make like a sloppy sequel once again, or just a reboot. Yeah, well, yeah, that's the thing. You can see how emotional he was, but in this one, there's just no like real emotion between them. Like they try to force their relationship so much. Like also, you know there's spoilers for The Crow, but don't even bother watching it. So in the opening, Shelley runs into two police officers, gets arrested, sent to a rehab prison center, or whatever the hell it was. Also, weirdest thing ever. Like, was it a prison? Was it a rehab center? Was it like therapy? It was all over the place. Look, I didn't know those existed, but I'm quite stupid though, and I haven't been to jail, so I wouldn't know. But um, I just don't get it. Like, they tried to force their relationship in this one so much to the point where they have like 3 sex scenes. Like, there was none of that in the okay. There was maybe one, but like it was very little. Like it wasn't like 30 seconds and then taking drugs and ripping a J together. Like in this new one, it's just constant bashing it in your face. These two are in love, guys. Trust us. Like yeah, way little of the relationship was shown, but you could feel it in the original. Like in the original, you know that they were a couple. You know that they were in love because of how emotional like he was. Also, there was none of that like actual emotion with Bill Skarsgård in this movie. Like, don't get me wrong. I think he's a phenomenal actor. I think he can really like if he needs to get a better agent, but still, he can be a really good actor sometimes. It, for example, amazing. This time, I don't know what he was trying to go for. I don't know why he looked like a SoundCloud rapper. I don't know why they gave him a mullet either. That came out of bloody nowhere as well. I don't. You're trying to mix like two different things. You're trying to mix like 80s hairstyle, SoundCloud rapper, and The Crow together. It doesn't really work well, especially with the fact that, as you say here, there was like no emotion. Like the first one as well, we didn't need 30 minutes of like dialogue exposition and like actual exposition. It just shoves it straight in your face. In the original, opens with their dead. That it doesn't even open with their death scene. It opens with them dead, and then it like continues the storyline. Also, there was just a lack of likability. Like there was nothing fun in this as well. Like sure, there was an action sequence where he got shot a bunch. What's John Wick? That's my answer to this movie. What's John Wick? Needed something to get more of the audience's attention, even though FKA Twigs isn't even that good looking. I mean, like, I'm not just gonna say that, that I'm thinking, but like, um, I, I just think that both of them needed to like either get better agents or like just not do this movie because there's just sort of this like unspoken respect for the original that a lot of people have, and with like other people like me, for example, you have spoken respect for the original. The people who made this clearly didn't, because like, it's just so like forced in every aspect. Like even their relationship, as I was saying, we didn't need 30 minutes of them meeting, going to jail, escaping jail, having sex, getting high together, dying for them to like be a couple. Like In the original, we know they're a couple. It's a throwaway line. They're like, who is it? Yeah, they go like, what was it like? God damn it, I've forgotten it. It was like, who is it? Woman, her fiance. That's all you need. Throwaway line. Just tells they're a couple. Don't need 30 minutes of it. Original was also way more pale. What the hell am I saying? Original was also made. Jesus Christ. Original was also way more poetic. Love the line, it doesn't rain all the time. Rip Brandon Lee again. Yeah, I mean, it had such good dialogue and just really. I mean, I don't think it's anywhere near like perfect. You know, if I've been told this a lot, I don't particularly believe it, but a lot of people say like, "Oh, if Bradley didn't pass away, then it wouldn't be a cult classic." I don't think it still would, but like, it isn't like the best movie, but it's still really good. Like, the amount of stuff that they did with that movie is amazing, and also just Bradley's acting. But it's just the new one just tries so hard to be its own thing that it pretty much just tries to be the original at the same time. It doesn't work. Remake looks so dull and generic visually. Yeah, it really does. And there's also just like, what was it with the villain? Like, the villain was like the devil, or he made a deal with the devil, or whatever. I don't really care. But it just didn't make much sense because he's supposed to be like this big, bad, evil guy. You know, made a deal with the devil. He's got superpowers. Like, why do we need that in the original? He was just the head of like a crime. He was just the head of a crime group. Top dollar. That was literally it. Like, he was just a guy. In this, he sucks. He sticks his tongue in your ear and then he takes your life force out of you or something. I don't know, but like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Like, I wish like some more effort was put in both writing and also in like, just general like trying as well, because I felt they just didn't try with this at all. And also with the statements from Bill Skarsgård, he said, "Oh yeah, we've left the ending open." No, you bloody didn't. He's in the afterlife. He doesn't come back. Shelley comes back. Ellie's still dead. What the hell are you talking about? Original was one of my favorite movies of all time. Yeah, same. It's really good. I just think they tried way too hard with that film, and they really just fell miserably. Like, there was no real like tension or anything, because the story already. Like, they're both gonna die. Then Eric's gonna come back. Yada yada yada. Do something different. Even if it's just this little thing, do something slightly different, just to make it your own. Not with a crappy redesign, not with like horrid dialogue and unnecessary sex scenes. Just like, work on it like visually, artistically, and also just like, in the writing department, because the dialogue was not there. Like, it was really just not not like really done well in this. Another thing is the side characters. Yeah, this is another thing I've said in my review. Go check it out, by the way. It's just nothing. Like, as he said in this one, the remake has a friend that gets shot, but I didn't feel them being friends. Like, he was just a dude. Like, in the original, you got Ernie Hudson's cop, who was a good cop. In this one, you got a dirty cop who Eric kills, and then in this one, you get like one shot of a girl at the original with like a horse, and then that's about it. this just came out of bloody nowhere, and I hated it. It made no sense, and I really just wish that they tried a lot more, because they just didn't. In non-movie related news, though, this is just random, but I want to talk about it. I love Linkin Park. So 2 days ago, when I saw that they'd put an 100-hour timer up, I was like, please be a reunion. It will just be like an unreleased song. Because I don't want them to do Chester Day. Like, he is probably my favorite, like, vocalist. And I mean, we've got 45 hours left in this thing. I'm still hoping that it's just like unreleased songs or like maybe like a 4K version given up. I'm praying it isn't like a new vocalist or something, like they rest. But yeah, absolutely agree with everything you're saying about The Crow, though. It's just really generic, just your typical like sloppy movie. You listen to Korn and Slipknot. I don't listen to too much Korn. I've got like one of their songs on my playlist, which is Freak on a Leash. I do listen to a lot of Slipknot though, yeah. Which is why I'm wearing my cap today, because I had my haircut the other day slightly too short. And I can no longer headbang the way that I want to. Yeah. But yeah, no, I love Slipknot. Probably one of my favorite bands currently. I don't know, I just never really got into Korn that much. It was just like it's another new metal band to me. Let me pull up my playlist and see how many. I've got like a good amount of Slipknot on here. That's what I do know. Let me see if I have more than like one Korn song on here. I don't think I do. It's not letting me move. Hang on. Oh, I look. Is that Slipknot or Korn? I don't recognize that song. Well, screw it. Yeah. No, I don't think I've heard that one. I'll put up Blood Disgusting again, see if there's any more horror news. Oh yeah, and also I did speak about this the other day, but the new horror film Stream, which I'm pretty sure has now left cinemas, has Jesus Christ, I've forgotten his name. Let me find the article. I can't remember his name. Oh bloody hell! I was literally talking about this earlier with someone else. Oh yeah. So the new horror movie Stream has Tim Curry in it for his first like appearance on screen in over 10 years, and I just think that's really cool that they were able to get so many icons in that horror film. I do really want to see it now because it just looks really interesting. Did you hear about the Chick-fil-A streaming service? If they do a Chick-fil-A horror movie, I'm in. But yeah, I did hear about it. If not, but yeah, I did hear about that. I've got no idea why they're doing it. Like, what is it like? You can order free chicken while you're watching, I don't know, some random film. Seems a bit random. I won't lie. It's just why are you making another bloody streaming service? But yeah, so moving on to another bit of news here. So Jack Black and Paul Rudd are in talks to star in a Anaconda reboot. This does scare me because it means it will probably be a comedy. But in wake of 3 sequels and a spin-off crossover with Lake Placid, Anaconda is now returning to the screen, and Tom Gormican is scripting and directing. He made The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, and it's being reported that Jack Black and Paul Rudd are in early talks to star in this new Anaconda movie. And here's just a little like a few little details about the movie. So the new story involves a group of friends facing midlife crises who are forced to remake their favorite movie from their youth. They head to the rainforest only to find themselves in a fight for their lives against natural disasters, giant snakes, and violent criminals. So, what is Lionsgate thinking? Releasing Borderlands and now The Crow? They are great at losing money. Yeah, I mean, they didn't even make The Crow. They just like bought the distribution rights for it, and they've probably lost money for that as well. Like, I don't understand what's their like tactic with these movies, because they just make like big IPs and then fail. If they're trying to make money in the horror genre, they should just stick to pumping out a Saw movie every year, and they'll make like buckets of money. Because you can make a Saw movie on the cheap, sell a ticket for 15 quid per person, bam, you've made 100 million. Like, I don't know why they haven't like just like properly like released anything Saw 11 related yet. Like, I don't think they've even started filming for Saw 11, which is kind of worrying for me. But it is also a good thing because it means they're gonna take their time with it and they're gonna work on it, which is good because Lionsgate is not really doing the best at the moment. You're a sausage roll. That's nice. I'm not the biggest fan of sausage rolls, sadly. But that's nice, I guess. Don't get beaten up by rioters, I guess, if they break into your local Greggs. But yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't know what's with Lionsgate, but I'm praying that with like alone like horror TV shows, maybe they'll be working on those. I'm not sure who has the rights to Hostel. I think it is Lionsgate. Let me have a look. Hang on, I've got all of them here. Look at the third one. This should tell me. Sony. Okay, so Lionsgate. So Lionsgate has the rights to the Hostel TV show. So if they're gonna make that, that could be a success. You know, as much as Borderlands sucked, I still trust Eli Roth because you know that was just a doomed production to begin with, and he is not good when it comes to action in the first place. He's great when it comes to horror. Action, he should stay the hell away from it. But yeah. I watched The Nightmare on Elm Street 5 yesterday. I'm getting close to that. I just watched the second one the other night. Not the other night, yesterday night. I watched the second one yesterday, so I'm catching up to you on that. But what one's that? I think I've forgotten the name of it. Part 5. Oh Jesus Christ! I apologize. You deserve like everyone's like sympathy for having to watch The Dream Child. Why did you put yourself through that? But yeah, did you like it? I guess. Still waiting to see a Michael mask up there, back there someday. What's the day today? Give me 6 to 7 years. Yeah, that'll do it. Already got like enough stuff back here. There's like no room. Like this is like a clear space here, but then that'll block Jason. And I've got no room here because it will block the Batman mask. I can move this to be honest. That doesn't even work. But I mean, technically I've got room here, but it's right behind me. Like that's just where I put my book that I'm reading currently. That's got on late something. You watching Friends Dead tonight? Oh Jesus, have fun with that. I can't wait. I can't tell. Have you seen it already? Because if you have, I'll make a joke about it. But I swear that's the one where he gets a little video game controller and he hops into a video game. But by the way, yep. I will pray for you while you watch that. Have fun with that. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. 100%. You'll definitely enjoy that movie. You know, everyone loves Freddy's Dead. Michael's the king of horror. He deserves a place in the spotlight. He's had like 15 bloody movies. I think he's had enough time, to be honest. Like, Jesus Christ. I really need to start drinking more water. But yeah, speaking of Michael though, okay, this isn't like Michael Mask related, but if I quickly just open up Amazon quickly so I can like remember what one I bought, because hang on. I did buy something Halloween related, so have no fear. I bought something Halloween related recently. It's not a very good one, but it's something Halloween related. There it is. Alright, so I think it was can't show that. Okay, I can't show any of this. I'll just say what I bought. So the other day I bought a Halloween uncut director's cut edition of Rob Zombie's Halloween for my DVD collection, because that's one of the 4 that I'm missing. It should arrive this Thursday. Cost me about £4, which I don't think is enough for it, but I mean, which is too much for it, but still. Yeah. No, yeah. I'm more of a Corey Cunningham person myself. I wrote Nightmare 5 out of 10. I give it a 5. Wait, 1, 2. Oh, God, I can't even see through my glasses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't count that. Oh, we'll just go 5 quintillion. I hate you. Thank you. My pleasure. I mean, yeah. Let me just grab something important quickly. Lovely. Works. Ah, yes. Thank you. Yes. Keep going. But yeah. Just going back to The Crow though, because that new film is rough. Like, I don't think I've watched a worse remake in a very long time, because it's just probably one of the like floppiest movies I've watched in like the past like 3 years. I'm trying to think what I watched 3 years ago that I can like justify that with. So 3 years ago, 2021. We'll go with one of the After movies. Well, I like you as a friend. Thank you. Gotta get sipping in here, then we have the full trifecta. But yeah, so going back to what I was saying, I did buy something Halloween related. I bought the DVD of Rob Zombie's Halloween uncut, so I can get that full gory goodness there. And then that is going to be arriving this Thursday, this Saturday, hopefully. If it doesn't get intercepted in the mail, because I guess they hate DVDs or something. Tyree saying, welcome to the stream. Saw 11. There's really no news for it, sadly. I've stopped putting it in my titles and thumbnails because I just feel that's slightly too clickbaity even for these streams. Because there's just nothing. There's like no news about it, which just sucks because like I literally watched all the Saw movies recently. I literally watched SOUM8TE today. And yeah. Is SOUM8TE a spin-off? Or is it's a spin-off and it is going to be an erotic thriller, if you didn't know. It's like going to be like an 80s style erotic thriller about a dude who loses his wife and then he falls in love with a robot. We're getting there, guys. Don't worry. So Apocalypse is coming soon. Rate these 3. I out them from my favorite to least favorite. Friday the 13th, 2009. Are we going like in order of like good to bad, like best to worst, or are we going in order just like rate this out of 10? If we're going out of like best to worst, we'll go Friday the 13th, 2009 best. A Nightmare on Elm Street 2010. As much as I hate it for them saying that Freddy Krueger was a kiddie fiddler, I put that in second, and then I put The Crow in dead bloody last. It sucks. But yeah. No, I've not seen the new Alien film yet. I was gonna watch it, but I decided to check out The Crow instead. Oh, the fun experience. I'll probably watch it soon though, because I have heard it's pretty good, so I will need to check it out. Ice Cream Man, that's a good film. I should do a review for that. You know, thank you for reminding me of that. I just love how campy it is. Like they have this kid who they call the fat kid, and they just shove a pillow under his shirt, and they just go, "Hey, he's fat." Like it's really cheap, but it's really funny. Like it's such a dumb movie. It's good. Okay, I'll watch it. That's all I need. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. Is it still? Let me see if it's still in my local cinema. I am free tomorrow for about 2 hours. I don't know how long it is, but I think I have about 2 hours free at some point tomorrow. Let me have a gander. Yeah, I mean, I didn't just check out The Crow because I wanted to. I had like a slight curiosity, and that slight curiosity led me to hating it. Okay, so thank God. Okay, yeah, it's on all day tomorrow. Okay, I may check it out tomorrow then. I saw The Crow and IMAX. Help me. Right, the best help I can give you. Go watch the original. It's so much better. Hello, Gene. Welcome to the stream. How is it going? Saw 20th anniversary Six Flags. I've never been to Six Flags. I don't live in the US, so I have no idea what you're talking about, sadly. But if you're gonna go to that, have fun. I know there's like a Saw ride at something in the UK, but I don't like rides. I was forced to go on this spinny thing that spun really fast. I almost died. Yeah. Only Crystal Lake News asking for Daniel. Well, you know, I'm not gonna say it. You can check out one of TacMac's latest videos because that there's some sort of news regarding it. There's like a new showrunner and everything. Because of course they pretty much got rid of the last one because of creative differences. You meet Shawnee Smith. I'd love to meet Shawnee Smith. I love the entire Saw cast. Saw cast. They are all such good actors. I wonder if the Terrifier 3 trailer will come out today. I think it will because we got the poster pretty late the other day. I'm not sure if it was yesterday or the day before, but we got that new poster really late, so I think it might. I'll pretty much just stay up all night, and if it does come out today, I'll record a trailer reaction and get it out as fast as possible. But yeah, Shrek 5 2025. Mate, I'm so excited. That film's releasing on my 17th birthday. But you know what? Screw everything else. Like, get rid of all my friends. I'm going straight to Shrek 5 the moment I wake up on my birthday. It's coming out then. Imagine that's the dumbest thing ever. Let's go free promotion. Yes. You meet Carrie Owens. He's a good actor as well. I'd love to meet him. I feel like Killjoy Jake and Critical Overlord know something we don't. I swear one of them have like a stream that's just titled Terrifier 3, so you never know. Why would Critical say the trailer's coming Monday without knowing if it actually is? That's a fair point, to be honest. I haven't thought of that. You never know that it may come out today. It will probably. I mean, it's already 10 p.m. my time, so thinking about when would that come out? Like EST time. That's like 4 or 5 hours behind me. So what time's it there now? If anyone lives in the EST time zone, can you tell me what time it is there? I'm bad at maths. Okay. Choose one to keep. Choose one to eradicate from the face of the earth. A Nightmare on Elm Street or Shrek 2? Oh no. This is a difficult question. I'm not answering this. That's too difficult. This is even worse for me because I can't even see their profile picture on this. For some reason, profile pictures aren't showing up currently. Like some are, and some aren't. It's confusing. It's 5. All right, so I'm saying My best estimate, 4 hours. If I know, no, that'll be 9. So 6 hours. So like what, like 10 p.m., 11 p.m. ish, or in fact maybe midnight there. That would probably be like the ideal. Imagine they release it at like 3 in the morning, EST tomorrow, and that would be like 9 my time. Some people are predicting 6 p.m. So 1 hour. That could be really good. I mean, I would love to see a new trailer for Terrifier 3 because have we gotten the full length trailer yet? We've just gotten like 2 teasers. We got that first one like 7 odd months ago. But back in like December, I'm pretty sure we got that. So over 7 months ago now, like 8 months, and then we got a new one like about what, like 4 weeks ago. So you never know. It probably could release today. 6 is that time. So 11 p.m. my time. Oh, that means I might have to stay up all night. Lovely. Ugh, I can get a good night's sleep for once. I feel like as like someone who occasionally talks about like horror news, I pretty much just have to stay up all night just so that I can be first for the news. Difficult, but I'm gonna have to stop doing that because I start college soon. So I need to sort out my sleep schedule at some point soon. But it's getting there, you know. I woke up at 9 today, and I didn't feel like going back to sleep for the next 5 hours. Is Terrifier 3 the last one, or are they doing another trilogy? I think they've said like this will be like the last one, but they're open to doing like a 4th one or a 5th one. I mean, ultimately, you know, it doesn't come down to what they want. It comes down to the money that this one makes. Because if this one like makes like 200, 100 million like quid, they're pumping out another one every other year from now on just to like keep it going. Like they may not keep David Al Thornton in all of them if like he doesn't want to keep returning, but they'll still pump him out every year because if it makes money, they're gonna keep wanting money. You know, that's sadly how it works nowadays, and we've just seen that with the Crow. Even though that is already failing miserably, but they have £15 of my own money going towards the Crow, so hopefully they enjoy that. But yeah. Oh gosh. That was such a waste. I could have spent that on fast food, you know. Technically, if you think about it, the Crow has helped keep me healthy in a way. I kind of think it should be the last because when big time franchises keep releasing sequel after sequel, eventually it's going to start getting boring and just fail altogether. I mean, you know, we've seen that recently, you know. But I'm not picking that up. But yeah, I think it should be the last one. I do agree with you. I think it is getting a bit ridiculous now with how many like sequels these franchises make. Halloween has like 14. Saw is getting its 11th next year. It's just like, have you seen the 16 new images? I saw 4 on Twitter, but then all the accounts that I follow that had them started taking them down, and I sort of don't want to see any more because of like spoilers if they have spoilers for the movie. I did see one which involved Chris Jericho, so I know what happens to him now, which is kind of annoying because I wanted that not to be spoiled for me. But oh well. I guess I know how he's gonna go in this franchise now. I'm praying that that was just like a fake thing though, because it look, for some reason a lot of those images just look fake. I don't know why. Like just like the way that they were taken just looks like off. Okay, we'll check that out in a second to see if they're still on there. Hang on. Wait, do I want to do this? Because like you know, I do want to support Terrifier 3. I don't want to look at leaks, but at the same time, I don't care. Okay, let me just do it. This is quite a predicament. I kind of want to see them, but at the same time, I don't want to see them. So yeah, sure. 243 images. Oh yeah, mate. There's this guy online who's been posting everything. Like, I swear, there's like this guy who has the entirety of like 4 episodes of that show. It's ridiculous. But I don't know. Oh yeah, I've just found a lot of them. I'm just gonna not look at those. I don't want to be spoiled, but yeah, I mean, it's the same with me. You and Stranger Things season 5 both have been spoiled for me. Pretty much every Netflix show has been spoiled for me. Mate, Mac will never forgive you. If he's still here, he's probably crying right now because you mentioned you. Like, that was the funniest thing ever because he got so angry when he found out how that was going to end. Even though it's kind of obvious because he does deserve it. Let me message him and get him back here if he's not still here. Tat, come back to the stream. Kazlan mentioned the You TV show. There we go. Okay. It's kind of hard to find the website. I mean, I will have a look afterwards, but if I can't find it, oh well, I don't really care because, I mean, I saw like half of them just opening Twitter this morning, which is ridiculous. I was typing on. I'll have a look on Twitter. But after that, I probably won't want to look at any more of them. Which ones did you see? There was like one with him in the glasses. There was one of him sat in a chair. There was a. Let me have a look on Twitter, guys. Oh god, terrified. Hey, Kazan, you're in for it, mate. Oh god. Here we go. Okay. Ooh. Okay, there's 4 of them. Oh, okay, I found all of them. That looks absolutely sick. Okay, yeah. My ranking of Alien and Predator films: 1 Aliens, 2 Alien 3, Predator, 4 Prey, 5 Prometheus, 6 Alien Covenant, 7 Predator, 2 8 Predators, 9 AVP, 10 Alien Resurrection, 11 AVP Requiem, 12 The Predator, 13 Alien 3, least favorite movie. Fair enough. I think my least favorite is The Predator from like 2018 or something. I remember I was a young lad. Just a nice little story here, guys. I was a young lad. I was in the cinema. I think I was going to watch some sort of Disney or animated film with my mates, and family. So, but I think it was actually Venom. I think we went to see the first Venom. Yes, I went to see the first Venom movie. I saw the poster for that Predator movie. I was like, that looks sick. Can we go watch that? I was told no, that was the end of it. Years later, I watched it. I was like, I don't know, I just remember that story. I was like, Jesus, I'm glad we didn't go watch this. Twisted Pictures logo in SOUM8TE. I swear Twisted Pictures is literally just an entire production thing just for Saw. But I haven't seen that logo on any other. Let me actually look that up because I'm not sure. But like, I have not seen them making any other movies except for Saw. Let me have a gander. Hang on. Twisted Pictures. Yeah. So Twisted Pictures is a American production company for horror and thriller films. Oh, that's that was with you, but he would probably already be thrown up for being a danger to minors. I don't think we'd met at this point. I was like 7. So in fact, yeah, he probably would have been thrown out there, wouldn't they? Oh god. I love how ultimately these streams just end up going from like me talking about horror news to just us like making fun of everything. It's amazing. I love it. No, no, no. I've just asked him to look at the chat real quick. Happy birthday. I hope your day's going well. Yeah, hope you have a good day. I've just asked Tap to look at what you said, Megan. He's going to be coming after you now. He's not going to be very happy. Yeah. No, I mean there's so much interesting things happening with like horror recently, and it's taken a long time for us to get to the point where there's a load of horror films that I'm really excited for now. But it's just getting like really close now. Saw a board game. I think I saw this in game the other day. I went inside my local game store and there was in between looking at all the random video games that they have there, which like it's just all over the place. Like these guys have the most random selection. So like they had Wii U, Xbox, PS4, PS5, and then Nintendo Switch. Like it's just all over the place. Shrek 3 or TCM 3? I'm picking Shrek 3. Jesus Christ. I mean, at least I can remember it. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't think either are like particularly bad, but like, then again, I haven't watched Shrek 3 in about 5 years. But still, I don't think Shrek 3 or TCM 3 are particularly bad. They're just both really forgettable. Like, yeah. Did you now? I mean, you have actually told me the full story before, so like, fair enough. Free him up, free my man. But yeah, let me open up my favorite app again, Blood and Disgusting, to see if there's any more horror news. I pray he's still here, or if not, I'm gonna message him again. I'm just gonna message him every time you guys say something, just for him to come back. But yeah, also recently, Longlegs came to like streaming and everything, like what's it called digital. So I will be watching that again soon because oh my god, it's such a good film. Like it's just amazing. Like Tack, ignore all the minor stuff. Have you seen Longlegs yet, mate? I could probably just ask you this in a text, but like you're anyway. So like, what's the point? Have you watched Longlegs yet? Because it's really good. It's on streaming now. I know you have your funny little thing that you like to watch it on, but yeah. I gotta get me some more Monster Energy. Jesus Christ, I'm running on low, guys. Fine. When I go to gym tomorrow, I'll pick up like a 4-pack or something. Me waiting for the Terrifier 3 trailer. So am I at this point. Like, so what was it? 6 EST. It was 5 EST then the other day. So we got what 45 minutes until it possibly drops. So I mean, I may stay on live until then, but it depends on like if there's like activity in the chat for that long, or if like I generally can be bothered. Did you put on your long legs today? 100%, yeah. I just swap them out every day. You know, I swap from short to like 6 foot. Basically, what I do is I grab like a bunch of Funko Pops and I just like stack them up and I tape them together and I just like put them on my legs. Lionsgate logos and SOUM8TE 2023. It was pretty much just the same, wasn't it? I watched it like literally earlier today. Wait, oh, it was red again, wasn't it? Yeah, I swear. I'm not pulling up. I'm not taking out my DVD to watch it again, but like, I know, I know it was like red again. I love Longlegs. Didn't they announce a spin-off already? I don't think they did, but I would love a spin-off. I think the best way to go is a prequel. I don't know how they'd like do like a sequel or anything. Best way to go is a prequel movie or series or like even a short. Like it would just be great. I know they have released like extras for the movie. Like they've released a little like thing on the Neon YouTube channel, which you haven't heard it yet. Please go check it out. Because pretty much on the Neon official YouTube channel, there is this recording, which was supposed to be like the last recording of like Longlegs before he went mental, and it's like really creepy. Longlegs spin-off. What the hell is this? I don't know what. Okay, for some reason this took me to A Christmas Carol because I talking about Tiny Tim. I don't know how we got to this point when I looked up Longlegs spin-off. But I think if they do make a Longlegs spin-off, it would have to be a prequel about how he got to this point. Also, maybe just show all the killings. Like, you know, just show him doing all the killings. That would be cool. False advertising for Longlegs. Bro's legs were average. We don't talk about height on this. Isn't that what they're doing with SOUM8TE? I heard the big twist of the movie is that it's supposed to be a secret prequel to the first one, similar to what they did with Final Destination 5. That could work. I haven't heard that, but I think that would probably be it. But I mean, either way, I didn't think Smile was as good as everyone said. I thought it was kind of just mid, like not bad, but just sort of mediocre. Like, yeah. What do you think the big kill scene or scenes will be in Terrifier 3, or just in like Longlegs or something else? Or if we're talking Terrifier 3, I think Chris Jericho can have a massive kill. I think possibly that shower scene, which they've been teasing in that little teaser that they released, is going to be insane. Because I would love to have like ultra gory shower scene in a Master Psycho, but with a chainsaw. And that's what they're doing. That would be awesome if they like have his guts flying everywhere. Also, I want to see why he's having a blood angel. Like, why is he like making a snow angel in blood? Like, you know, he's spoiling again. I don't know what's exactly a spoiler. Oh wait, I see. We found Destination 5. Okay. Adam Stanheight skeleton and Saw 3D. Yeah, that was in there. Yeah. I did watch that the other day. All I'm saying, right? Terrible film has 2 saving graces. 1, Cary Elwes. 2, Chester Bennington. Like, if they made him the lead of that movie, that would probably be my favorite Saw movie. I think the attic scene is going to be up there when he has a box cutter. Yeah, that's the thing. In that still that they released, where he's just like looking down at someone with the box cutter, he looks evil in that shot. Like, I want to know what they're doing in that shot where he's just holding. I don't have anything to. Got a ruler. He's just holding like a ruler, for example, just looking down at someone. Like, I think that'll be sick. I have to pick that up after this, but I can still see where it is. I really need to stop like destroying my room every time I go live because I just start throwing things when like I show them to the camera. Like, I haven't broken anything yet, but it's getting to a point where I might because like it's not exactly something breaking, but every time I throw something at the wall, it knocks away a bit of the paint. So on that wall over there, I've just got like little bits of like white patches in like the middle of like a full blood like grey wall, which is peeling away the paint. It could also be because I literally like took all these posters off, and this is done with blue tack because like when I take, oh god, this is probably stuck on. Jesus Christ! Oh god, remove more paint. Okay, well that's staying there for the rest of my life because I don't want. I literally just painted my room about 2 months ago. Art the Clowns with Mr. Bean and the Meltdown. I mean, yeah, he's just a mime, isn't he? So that makes sense, honestly. Yeah. Imagine that's the big twist of the film. It's like Scooby Doo all over again, but instead of Mr. Bean being Scrappy Doo, it's Art the Clown being Mr. Bean. That could work. That would actually be funny though. They already got so many like random people in that franchise. I think if they had Rowan Atkinson in there, it would make sense ultimately. Let me I'm just constantly refreshing Twitter to see if there's anything about like what's call it what's it called Terrifier 3. Do you guys hear that we might be getting a Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and Terrifier 3 crossover in the future? I think it's hilarious. That would be probably the smartest decision those filmmakers would ever make because it would actually be funny. I think those films take themselves way too seriously. If they just made it like sort of like comedic as well, it would really work. So yeah, I'd be down for that. Do you think a real Santa will be in Terrifier 3 for a kill? I don't think a real Santa per se, like the actual Santa Claus. I think a mole Santa, definitely. Because how else is he going to get that beard where he's actually just shaved it off for someone? Also, it would be really funny if he just took like a razor, he just starts shaving like off his face to get the beard. Like he grabs shaving cream and everything, he just starts shaving off his face. Chances of us being on the nice list 40-60, 40% yes, 60% no. Because you know, the man's got the man's like good with his words, you know. He never swears. He does better than me. Oh yeah. But I highly doubt Art would be on the list. The amount of people, I think if like you murder one person, it would probably just instantly ruin your chances. I still think they should have released the film in December, especially since it's the Christmas theme, just in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. It's just stupid that they're releasing it in like October, but it does make sense for the like franchise because it is like a horror franchise. But then again, we're getting Nosferatu, which is another Bill Skarsgård remake, so you never know, that could suck as well. We're getting Nosferatu in December, so I don't know why they haven't released this then, but I guess it's because we're getting like so many big studio movies in December. October really doesn't have anything except for just horror movies, like indie horror movies and Terrifier 3. So, I mean, it's probably the best place to do it. So, yeah. Which horror villains would be on the nice list? Probably none of them. I'm pretty sure they're all murderers. I think that instantly just cuts you off. Plus, they're all adults as well, so I don't think that I think it really works, does it? Like you could say Esther, but she ain't really a kid, is she? She's a full grown 33-year-old woman who just looks like a kid. So yeah. Yeah, I agree. Art's just a silly guy, he's fun, nice little guy, you know. He's just a jokester, you know. Sure, he'll rip someone apart, pour bleach and salt onto them. It's all just one big joke. You guys just don't get it. The thing is, imagine if like that's what they explain art to be. He just thinks it's all a joke. SOUM8TE would be on the nice list. Yeah, that will work. No, I still need them to bring Stu back for this last Scream movie. It'll feel like after Scream 7, it's their last chance because like after Scream 7, it will be a bit too late. This is probably the last one that they can do it. Yeah, we're getting everything next year. Let me just pull up the list of all the sequels because I sent this to someone else the other day. Like the amount of sequel movies we're getting next year is just ridiculous. And I don't think it's like necessary to have that many sequels, but we are, so I guess just go with it. Oh, my dog's barking at someone outside. That's she's probably barking at me, to be honest. She's like, why the hell are you talking? Yeah, but yes, pretty much next year we're getting Scream 7, The Black Phone 2, Saw 11, FNAF 2, GTA 6. Like, it's just ridiculous. Also next year, praying Linkin Park reunion, guys. You know, there's like 44 hours left on that 100-hour timer that they set. I'm praying it's a reunion, but I'm praying they don't replace Chester. I'm praying they literally just use some sort of backing track or something. I've looked at the teaser, every image we've got, and all the news, and with all of it, it seems like there's a possibility of more than 20 kills. That would be great. I'm not sure how many kills were in Terrifier 2, but I think it was probably around that, so if we get more than 20 kills, that would be awesome. Imagine if they bring him back for Scream 573 set on Mercury. No, they'll bring him back for Stab 8, guys. They'll bring him back for Stab 8. Yeah. You know, the one with the chrome mask. I swear that's supposed to come out in November this year. Like, when I looked into it, they said releasing late this year, then the third one will maybe release next year, because that was supposed to be released all this summer, and then they changed it when they realized the first one sucked. So, I don't know exactly what's the plan now, but I guess they're gonna do something. Why? The first one was so bad. Like, it's not even just the fact that it was just like horribly mid. It was just the fact that there was no stakes because it's a trilogy. You know the main girl's gonna survive. I think it got delayed due to research. Oh yeah, because their Twist Killers got leaked, didn't they? They leaked 2 other strangers. I think there was like a witch and a scarecrow. Yeah, let me find this. I think it got leaked because the director said it on his TV show, which is like, why would you say that? Let's look up. The Strangers, Chapter 2. I spelled chapter wrong, but hopefully it still comes up. Yeah, I mean, they were working on The Strangers Chapter 2 in May, so yeah. And they've released new images for it, so I'm not sure exactly what they're gonna do with it now, because they've leaked a load of images as well. So, oh well. If it fails, it fails, I guess, because like I'm praying that at least the second one is all right. You know, we know the third one will be the last one, thankfully, but then they'll probably rehash it all in like 2-3 years anyway. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end off the stream now, guys. Thank you all for coming out, talking some horror, randomly messing around like usual. You know, attack, stay away from cinemas. But yeah, until next time. Thank you all for coming out. I will see you all probably on Wednesday because that is probably when I will stream next. If not, next Monday. But until next, bye bye.